Adolf Hitler was a man whose name the world will never forget. He was born on April 20, 1889, in Austria. As a child, he dreamed of becoming an artist. He loved to draw and paint, but he was rejected twice from art school in Vienna. Life was hard. He grew up poor and lonely. Over time, his thoughts about politics, race, and power became extreme. When World War I began, Hitler joined the German army. He experienced the horrors of war firsthand. He lived in muddy trenches, faced constant danger, and saw his friends die. Germany lost the war, and Hitler felt deeply betrayed and humiliated. He blamed politicians and certain groups, especially Jewish people, for Germany's defeat, a dangerous lie that would guide his future actions. After the war, Germany was in chaos. Cities were destroyed, the economy was weak, and people were hungry. Millions were unemployed, and hope was fading. In this troubled time, Hitler found his calling. He joined the small Nazi party. He was a powerful speaker and promised to make Germany strong again. People listened, inspired by his words, even as he spread hate and fear. By 1933, Hitler became Chancellor of Germany. Soon, he turned Germany into a dictatorship. He controlled the media, the government, and even schools. He made the nation follow his ideas. Hitler built a strong army, rebuilt the economy, and began expanding Germany's territory. Many people believed in him, while others lived in fear. In 1939, Hitler invaded Poland. This marked the start of World War II. He wanted to create a pure German empire across Europe. Cities were bombed, armies clashed, and millions of people were forced to flee their homes. Hitler's obsession with racial purity led to the Holocaust. Millions of Jews, Romani people, disabled people, and political opponents were sent to concentration camps and killed. The world watched as unimaginable cruelty unfolded. Hitler's role in the war was central. He made key decisions about battles, strategies, and attacks. He was both feared and followed by generals and soldiers. At first, Germany won many battles, conquering France, Norway, and other countries. But his mistakes and overconfidence eventually turned the war against him. He refused to retreat, sending soldiers to fight hopeless battles and causing unnecessary deaths. By 1945, Germany was collapsing. Allied forces from the United States, Britain, and the Soviet Union closed in on Berlin. The city was bombed, streets were filled with rubble, and people were starving. Hitler hid in his bunker, refusing to accept defeat. On April 30, 1945, he took his own life. A few days later, Germany surrendered and the war in Europe ended. The consequences of Hitler's actions were terrible. More than 60 million people died, entire cities were destroyed, and millions of families were torn apart. His story is a reminder of the danger of hatred. Even today, people study his life to understand how one person's ambition and cruelty can change the world.